everybody, welcome back. Bike over here. Yes, I want to talk about time, family time, and time for yourself, family, friends, especially family time, like valuable time you spend with your spouse, your, your partner, right? Very, very important that, you have this, you have time for your significant others. Like, there's one thing though, like, for the first couple years in Bitcoin, I had to go to a lot, like, especially in a bear market. I had to go through, in the first year of the bear market, I was very down in certain ways I couldn't imagine, because I was so hyper focused on the price and worry about what's gonna happen if like with the price so much down. And this is when I started to recover from this, and I started to realize it's not the fiat price that matters, it's the amount of satoshis that matters. So, and then that shifted my mindset and helped me during that bear market. And also I realized it's not much about how much money you have. It's much about how much time you have for your family. The whole point of this, like even the whole Bitcoin thing, it's more about how much time you're saving for future life, for future relationship, and not like the future relationship, but future life, and in your life in the future with your family, right? Like, are you gonna have time for your partner, for your wife, for your husband, your whoever, right? So do you have enough time for yourself, right? Because I don't think people think about this enough. We kind of build in certain ways. We train to think, oh, it's just like go out, get out, and go to work, and then get it done, things like that. But you don't have to worry about anything else. Just go and get it done. They get it done all the time, like hyper focus into making money, but not worry too much about having time. Take a break and have a step back, and then look at life and see where you are, and then where are you going, and how long it's gonna take, and then like how much time you will need, like how much. Like, I don't believe in retirement, right? I don't believe you should go and sit somewhere and don't work and enjoy the beach. I think at some point it becomes pointless. Life becomes almost pointless, right? I did that, like even going in a vacation. After some time, I feel like I need to do something. I need a purpose, not just looking at the beach and having fun, but I need like challenges in my life. I need to overcome difficulties. In some ways, a 9-to-5 job is not like the most pleasant thing in the world, because you have to do a lot of struggle, and like every day same routine. You feel like you're in a rat race, right? And this is why I wrote that a world full of crazy rat working for fiat overlords. That if you go on pikeover.com, you will see that post that I did. It's a writing that I did. It's a waiting I did about like the slavery, the rat race we live in. But it's besides all of the negativity, I see like potential in terms of how we can use it as an advantage to give us purpose in life. That's a good thing. I mean, it's not all negative. It's not all bad. I mean, you produce value. You produce value to society, right? You're providing value to society, and you get paid for it. It's only bad when you keep all your wealth into fiat, right? If you are saving that money in fiat, then you trap in the metrics, right? But if you escape that money, you take that paycheck, you take some of it, and you convert it into satoshis, a money that can never reproduce out of thin air, and you have that single piece of property that you own self on that thing in the whole universe, then that remove you from that matrix, right? Put that shield on your energy and your time. So you preserve that time for your family, for your future, for yourself. And then maybe at some point you can't work anymore. Maybe at some point you're sick, or maybe at some point you don't have much, right? But you can at some point use that to help yourself. Maybe you want to start a business that can work for you, or things like that. So anyways, I just kind of like feel like it's important to look at these things, because like there's 21 million Bitcoin. It's impossible for one person to get them all, but there's one life, and you already have it, right? So make good use of it, and your relationship in life is something special. And I started to realize, like, it's important to yes, it's all good and important to protect your time and your energy and your money, everything, but at the same time you should make sure your life is secured as well, right? In terms of how you're doing, like good hygiene or good life management, in terms of how you live with your family and your kids and things like that. Because once you figure out, right? Once you figure out the money, your time and energy, how to preserve that free up your time for everything else. This is what a lot of people miss about Bitcoin. They think it's just the money. They think it's just about the dollar appreciation, but it's not. It's the fact that you get the peace of mind. It gives you, it free up your time. Instead of thinking about investing in stocks and news, what's gonna happen next day and things like that, because you have this certainty in terms of amount of energy protecting that every day, the hash rate, the certainty in terms of people not coming out and fuck with it and do stupid upgrade and things like that, right? You have that hundreds to thousands of years certainty that your money will be there if you go in a coma for 10 years. So that free up your time to build other things. You can focus on your business now. You can focus on providing a good service to society. Right now, you're not worried about, oh, if I get paid today, if I don't have it in that, in different type of investment, then I won't be fine. No, now if you get paid in Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about that. And also, if you convert your money, that some of that paycheck to Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about that. Right? It gives you that peace of mind. So that's the most underrated side of Bitcoin. Most people don't talk about much. So I feel like it's important to raise those concerns in life, because yes, it's just one life. It's important to appreciate life, appreciate your relationship, and because a lot of people don't have that chance to have a relationship. A lot of people don't even get the chance to live for long enough in that planet, right? A lot of people only live for just a few years, and they can't, they don't stay alive, right? A lot of people, they don't have kids, right? And if you have kids, if you have all those beautiful things, just take care of them, right? Again, like once you figure out Bitcoin, you have a huge amount of time to think about these things. But if you are in crypto, things like that, you confuse yourself in all this nonsense, then you kind of take all your time away again, right? So that's why I do Bitcoin only. That's why I talk only Bitcoin, because I see the significance of that, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was Spike Over. I'm gonna see you again in the next talk. Thank you for listening.